All right. Hi, Daniel. Nice to see you again.
You too.
Thanks for coming back. No, this is your biopsychosocial assessment we did the other day. Teach you so you see. It's not a what did she call it? A script. I can't use a script. So based on this, you divorced. And was that a traumatic experience for you?
Yeah, it was. I started drinking a lot more, kind of out of control.
Out of control. Was it sporadic up to that point?
Yeah, it was sporadic up to that point.
Do you think that was part of the reason why
Yeah, I think so.
it fell apart on that? I see you have 3 children.
Correct.
Were they aware of your drinking?
No, I don't think so. They're too young.
Too young? I know you miss them, don't you?
Oh yeah.
It's always hard being separated from your children. My daughter lives in California. Get it. All right, I see that next part of this is you're on bond for the second DUI charge. Really, you had 4 DUIs, but 2 of them you beat the charges on.
That's right, I did.
So, what do you think the outcome of the second one's going to be like? If you get convicted, that is.
Oh, that's gonna change my life. With no license. And all the stuff I gotta go through.
Which I think.
Like the counseling and I don't know what it's gonna entail, but it's gonna be a life changer.
Is that motivation?
Yeah,
to want
to a
to
certain degree.
change?
Yeah.
All right. So you stated in here that you're drinking and drugging, which basically is alcohol, pain pills, and cocaine use, affecting jobs, relationships, and life in general, and that you wanted to have a healthy lifestyle and relationships, and not be dependent on substance to. Now, when you're using it, you're self-medicated. Would you agree with that?
Yes, I would.
Basically, you're just kind of want to be numb.
Right.
You don't want to think. You don't want to feel.
Right.
Right? You think that ultimately,
Yeah.
deep down inside, that's what that is.
Exactly.
You know? Are you taking antidepressants and stuff?
Yes.
Right now. As of today?
Yeah. Alexa.
So you're taking it daily?
Daily, yeah.
Okay, because I noticed that you do have the shakes and stuff like that. There's actually a name for that, which I can't remember off the top of my head. But I marked it in here. I told you last time about that. It was called acaslesia. I don't know how to say that word. But basically, you're just moving and jiving and sticking and moving.
I don't notice it.
That's actually something, and they said that's kind of what I've read about that is that it's very prevalent in people that take antidepressants.
Is it?
Twitching.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's why I always take research, man. So anyway, you're on antidepressants. You're on pain pills because of your back injury,
Correct.
which doesn't help the whole situation. You know, you were diagnosed with bipolar.
Right. Back when I was a kid.
Yeah, and you were prescribed medication even then, right?
Right. Right. I think it was Ritalin, but I don't know if I'm right or not.
That would have been more for ADHD and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder.
Yeah.
Now it's called just that was originally what it was called. Now it's called.
Yeah.
You see, you've been in and out of rehabs a few times.
Yeah, back when I was younger.
99, 2004, 2009. That was in and out. Okay. And nutritionally, you don't need to have
No. I just
eat
eat.
unhealthy, especially for you're 50 now.
Right.
And at our age, we need to take better care of our bodies. An old saying that you are what you eat, man, it really is true.
Yeah.
It really is true. I mean, look at that movie, the guy eating McDonald's for 30 days.
Yeah.
Didn't even die.
Oversized.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Supersize me?
Supersize me.
Supersize me. I mean, that tells you everything you need to know about eating that garbage, man. All right, so you're basically disabled, you're on social SSI.
Yeah.
You got that. social history. Parents are supportive, but now they moved away.
They're in the process of moving.
So they really won't be able to be involved in your recovery process here.
Right.
DUI, conviction, probation, jail. Sound like me. What do you do for fun? You spend time with family, friends?
Or go to the bar. True. That's what I do in my spare time mostly. Well, up until recently.
Do they have Facebook?
Yeah, there's Facebook.
So you really, besides the pins in your back, you have no other any problems as far as physical problems. And let's see, anger issues. It says.
I got a short temper, I would say. Very impatient.
All right, so here, next step here is you pretty much, basically, as we said earlier, you use cocaine, alcohol, pain pills, which is script
Right.
for pain medications. Have you ever thought about using any other non-narcotic pain medication?
No.
What about that?
I've tried a few things and I really haven't helped. The lidocaine patches and
What about that CBD oil?
we haven't tried it yet. Haven't tried it yet.
That'd be non-narcotic use, or non-narcotic pain medication. Alright, just so you know, Julie, I paused it, I didn't edit it. So, what I wrote as far as the diagnosis and interpretive summary for him. Client coming in for treatment because life is in shambles, uses all the money he has to drink, or get high on drugs, no job, he's on disability, no purpose. He's depressed and he wants a healthy lifestyle and goals. Would you say that sums up?
That pretty much does.
Purpose. That alone is huge that I've seen. That having purpose in your life alone, I think, 78% of keeping you on the right path. Motivation factor. You know what I mean? 'Cause it's something you want. You know, you find something you want to do. You get up in the morning and do, cool, get something done. You know, but like when you were working, I remember we were still in concrete. You were a pit bull. You used to go to work every day.
Right.
And when you stopped working, that's when I just see.
Yeah.
You partied a little bit during the working, but not even close to what you were after you lost your job. You lost your purpose because the only thing you had left was your job.
Right.
You know. Now, we said about we were talking about you want to change, but you don't want to change. You're ambivalent to change. Ambivalent to change. Well, in your mind, what do you think's holding you back
I don't know. Probably.
from continuing on? I know you'd start and stop trying to get sober, stay sober.
Lose focus, I guess. Pretty much. I mean, I just get. I don't know. I just get tired of working so hard at something. Maybe I'm lazy. Maybe, like I said, I lose focus. I don't know what else I can say. I really don't have no answers because I haven't got sober yet.
Is it, do you think, maybe possibly a fear of failure that makes you procrastinate? The pain
I
of
seem like I'm a failure now. So, what's the difference?
that comes into play, or the pain of the change,
Yeah.
and anticipating the pain of the change that you'll have to make and continue making.
Right.
keeps you away from doing that?
Yeah, I can see it going that way.
All right, we pause it again, so we can discuss where we're going to go with this particular therapy session. Now, what we're going to talk about is you had stated that you would like to have a better relationship with your children.
Right. Yeah.
What are some of the things you think or you feel that you could do to implement and start that process of creating a better relationship with your children? This might take some thought. Take your time. It's fine.
Well, I know I need to put a better effort into it. There was a time 2 years ago where me and my daughter got in a big fight. We didn't talk for a while. She had her mother in her ear, you know, and that was really tragic for our relationship.
It really hurts you.
Yeah, but over the years, since then, it's gotten a lot better. But the thing is, we're still not really like day-to-day close, you know. We only talk a couple times, maybe once a week. So if I can get a little closer than that, you know. So,
Okay.
I mean, but the effort's got to go both ways. And, you know, they're starting to have their own lives now where other things are more important. You know, my son moved to Arizona. I think my ex-wife are going to go move to Arizona. So it's going to make things a lot difficult to see him. So,
Yeah.
I mean, we just got to start somewhere. I guess.
Well, that's what we're working through right now. What are some ideas? Right now, while she's still here in Illinois, what are some ideas?
Well, they're gone now, actually.
They're gone? They already
My
moved?
son's already gone. My daughter's in college.
All right, so your daughter, so basically you only have his phone or Zoom online or text or, so what could be some things that you could do in those areas that would help strengthen the relationship with her? Take your time.
I mean, the only thing I can do is more effort from both sides. You know, if everybody wants to be a close relationship, it's going to take everybody to work at it.
So someone's got to start.
Right. Well, I've reached out. You know,
You just reach out once and then not.
pretty much.
Consistency lies the power. Inconsistency in anything lies or the ability to accomplish it. So, again, what are some specific things, specifics here? What could you do in text and emails and phone calls that would strengthen their relationship there?
I don't know, really, to be honest with you.
All right, let me just throw out some.
Yeah, right, there you go.
What about calling every day just to say you love her?
Yeah, I thought of that before.
You thought about it. There you go. It was good that you had thought about it, but
You haven't done it.
okay. So what's something else you thought of?
That was it.
I got laughing. I got stop it. All right. Pause it again. We're back. Back to your daughter. What are some other specific things? We already said you call her every day. Just
Right.
say, I love you. How about this? Is there anything that you need to repent or that you need to confess, that you need to apologize for? I'm sure there is.
I'm sure there is. I was a shitty father when they were growing up. So, I mean, I probably caused a lot of harm to him to put him in this position. But, you know.
Did you ever apologize for that?
Oh, yeah. Multiple times.
Heartfelt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tears in the eyes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then, you know, we all come together real close after a while, and then it starts drifting apart again, you know, down the road.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
Got to be some insight or some feeling you have about why that may be. Is it you step away and pull away further?
Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's them. Sometimes it's both of us.
were saying something about your ex-wife. You think she gets in their ear? And
Yeah, yeah. The kids have told me that she says bad things, but she even called to apologize to me for what she's done over the years. So that was a shocker. So,
your ex,
yeah,
your ex-wife called, apologized to you.
yeah. So that was all forgiven. Let's move on from this day forward, you know.
Okay. Well, let's get back. Like I said, we're trying to work through your issues out.
She's just spitting image of her mother, same personality. So
That usually happens with daughters.
yeah, well,
Take on that.
her mother's, you know, whatever her mother said was gospel. You know, she never questioned nothing. But I think towards the end she started to. And my son's just bitter at his mother for what I think he never really came out and said it. In certain terms he has, but he said that you know, the way she treated me pissed him off. You know, I keep telling him it's your only mother. Don't you know she makes mistakes? We all make mistakes. So, you know, I've taken him out to lunch to try to talk to him about his relationship with his mother, and he just wants nothing to do with it. That's why he moved out to get away from her. And you know, I talked to her. She says she's done with him. She can't deal with him anymore, and this and that. So I know it's all messed up.
All right. So basically, we've been all over the board here. The teachers are going to get a kick out of this, I do believe. Jumping around, but and the last thing I wanted to talk about this week here is, again, I want to go back to the ambivalence. Okay, you know you need to change, but you don't want to change. Let's think. Let's come up with some concrete steps. You know, some things that you can implement. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Keep that ball rolling. So, give me something out of your own mind or heart that you feel that you need to do, like immediately, to get the ball rolling.
Well, I think that I gotta control my depression, get my depression under control, because that kind of controls everything I do. I think sobriety would help. Abstinence. And you know, maybe even get a little job, so I have some kind of purpose. You know, something to keep me busy.
You're busy, great.
The idle time would kill me.
What do they say about idle
Devil's
mind?
playground.
Idle mind is the devil's playground. You know, Julie, one of the other things, it's hard for me to do these type of things, is to keep it secular. It's very difficult for me to keep things secular, because I'm kingdom minded, and it's a whole different thing. So anyway, we have a lot of work to do, Daniel.
Yes.
Thank you for coming again.
You bet.
Appreciate it, and we will, same time, same station next week.
All right.